Hello friends, and welcome to my channel Travel India with Ashish. Today I'm going to take you on a very special journey. A journey that will take you back to your childhood. Do you remember summer school holidays? Reading comics throughout the day, be it Amar Chitra Katha, Chanda Mama, Chacha Chaudhary, and who can forget the folk tales of Akbar and Birbal. Today I've got a very special story. One of those which comes from Akbar Birbal folk tales, especially for our young friends, children who have been at home for more than a year during this pandemic. So without taking much time, let's get started with the story. The story starts somewhere in the 16th century when India was ruled by the third Mughal emperor Akbar. Akbar was very fond of eating pan. Now, if we see, pan is eaten throughout India and the entire Indian subcontinent. What exactly is a pan? Pan is betel leaf, eaten with betel nuts, some edible lime paste. Sometimes it can be accompanied with certain spices to your taste, and sometimes you can even add tobacco to it. Akbar was very fond of eating pan. To an extent, he had a specialist who would make pans for him in the Mughal palace. The name of the panwala was Murlidhar. So it had become a ritual for Akbar that almost after finishing every meal he would have a pan. Now the story goes, one day after having his dinner he had that pan, and the moment he had it he knew there was something not very correct about it, and Murlidhar had left for his home. So he asked the guards to go and inform Murlidhar that when he comes tomorrow morning to the palace, he should bring 1 kg of lime paste along with him. The guards did their job. They informed Murlidhar, and the next morning when Murlidhar was about to leave for the palace, he stopped to make his purchases. When he was making his purchases for lime paste, that's when he met his old friend Mahesh Das. This Mahesh Das, whom we later know as Birbal. So when he met Mahesh Das, he said, "How are you, my friend? It's been a long time." And Mahesh Das exclaimed, "What are you carrying to the palace in that bag?" And Murlidhar explained him that I'm carrying 1 kg of extra lime paste for the emperor. When he explained the entire story to Mahesh Das asked him, "Are you carrying extra betel nuts or extra betel leaves?" He said, "No, the emperor has only asked for 1 kg of lime paste." Birbal, who was an extremely intelligent man, realized that there was something more to it. And he said to Murlidhar, "See, Murlidhar, I have a feeling that it's you who's going to eat this extra 1 kg of lime paste. Now, since you are a friend, I'll give you an advice that before you go and meet the emperor, I would like that you should take 1 liter of clarified butter, what we commonly call as ghee in Hindi, because it's only ghee which has the quality of countering the effect of lime paste, which could suffocate one to death." And after giving this advice, he left the place. Murlidhar was in a fix for a moment, but he knew that Birbal was an extremely intelligent man. Whenever he would give a piece of advice, it's always better to follow it. So he followed his friend's advice and went to the palace to see the emperor. The moment Akbar saw Murlidhar, he became furious. He said, "Murlidhar, have you brought that extra kilo of lime paste along with you?" He said, "Yes, my majesty. I was informed yesterday and I've got it as per your instructions." "But do you know why have I asked you to get an extra kg of lime paste?" "No, my majesty." "Well, you will know it now. Last night when you prepared the pan for me, you had put an overdose of lime paste, which had my mouth cut from within. And now you will be punished for this. And your punishment is that extra lime that you have brought You are going to swallow it right in front of me right now. Murlidhar was in a shock. He cried, Majesty, Majesty, mercy, mercy. This will not happen again. But the emperor had made up his mind and said, you have no option, just start eating it right now. So Murlidhar, as per the emperor's orders, started eating the lime paste. He swallowed 400 grams, 700 grams, 800 grams, and to the emperor's surprise, he finished 1 kg of lime paste. The emperor was shocked. How come it's possible that one is not suffocated to death after eating such huge quantity of lime paste? So the emperor asked, Murlidhar, how come you're still alive after consuming such huge quantities of lime paste? He said, my emperor, I'm sure it's my friend Mahesh Das who has saved my life. When I met him this morning, he's the one who advised me to take 1 liter of clarified butter before I come and see you. The emperor was amused and pardoned the life of Murlidhar and also told him that why don't you send your friend tomorrow to the palace? I'll gift him something. And Murlidhar was happy. He went back to his home and informed his friend Mahesh Das that the emperor has asked for him tomorrow in the morning. The next morning, Mahesh Das went to see Emperor Akbar. The moment Emperor saw him, he said, I'm so happy to see you. You can ask for anything you wish for, be it jewels, horses, elephants, a small palace, whatever you wish for will be granted to you. Mahesh Das, whom we later know as Birbal, stayed mum for a minute and then said, Emperor, if you really want to give me something, I would really love if you can give me 50 lashes across my bare back. The emperor didn't understand this. He said, I can give you jewels, I can give you horses, I can give you elephants, and all what you're looking for are 50 lashes. Is there any special reason why you want that? And that's when Birbal explained what had happened this morning. He said, my emperor, you aren't aware of what's going on in your kingdom. This morning, when I came to the palace, your guardian didn't let me in. And he let me in because he knew that you were happy with me and you would be giving me something precious. So he said, I'll let you in only on one condition, is that whatever you receive in the palace, you need to share it with me. So I've asked for 50 lashes, and I would really love that you give 25 lashes to your guardian. Akbar was amused and at the same time annoyed to know that there was corruption in his kingdom. He called for his guardian, who was later jailed. And this man was appointed as an advisor to the emperor. It's actually Akbar who gave him the title Birbal. The title Birbal comes from the word Birbar, which means a quick thinker. And it's Akbar again who gave him the title of Raja, a king. And later on, Birbal was known as Raja Birbal. Actually, we don't know much about the life of Birbal. All what we know about the life of Birbal is through the folk tales that he is known for his wit. But there's a lot more to his life. His real name was Mahesh Das Brahmbhat, and he was well educated in Hindi, Sanskrit and Persian. He was a great poet and a great singer. In fact, he was appointed also as a poet and singer. In fact, he was also appointed as a poet and a singer in the Mughal court. He was very close to Akbar, and he died, in fact, saving the Mughal Empire. The Mughal Empire was attacked by the Afghan tribes, Yusufzai, and Birbal was trying to suppress them, and he died during an ambush along with 8,000 soldiers, which was, in fact, the biggest shock in the lifetime of Akbar. The shock was so big that the emperor did not eat or drink for 2 days. So that's the end of the story, children. I hope you have liked it. If you have liked the story, please share it with your friends and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will be back again with another interesting story. Till then, goodbye. Take care.